We've talked about Abdul Carter. These are the top 10 graded defensive prospects by NFL.com since 2019. So Chase Young was the top one, 7.37. Akuda, then you got Brown, Jalen Carter, Isaiah Simmons, Surtain at 7.02. Will Anderson, edge rusher, 7. Then they have Abdul Carter at 7.0, same as Nick Bosa, Josh Hines, Allen. And relative to that rating system, 7.0 to 7.1 Pro Bowl talent. So again, that kind of puts a little bit of context into how highly thought of Abdul Carter is. So again, if he's there at 2 and the Browns don't value, be it if Ward and Sanders are there, Abdul Carter looks pretty nice opposite Myles Garrett, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, that's a nightmare for opposing teams. It's his athletic pedigree. It's his quick twitch, the way he gets around the edge. He shows you the bend, the explosivity. He can win converting speed to power and power to speed. And he's only done it for 1 year full time. Like you start to see like that kid's ceiling is unlimited. So I can wrap my head around staying at 2 and picking up Abdul Carter and feeling I got perfectly good compensation from where I was drafting. But when you look at that list that they showed, it shows you how hard it is to hit on a draft pick. All those guys that they had ranked in those first 5 players have never been to a Pro Bowl. I'm not saying they're bad players. Maybe they're in a bad situation or they've had injuries or whatnot. But it's such a crapshoot. I think you had to get down to the 6th player to get to Patrick Surtain for you get to someone that you could say, now that's an All Pro. So there's a ton of variance in evaluations, and it's at the end of the day, like we can know everything we know, see all the film, see all the traits, all the physical testing, but it's still got to click, it's still got to hit, it's got to be the perfect situation. It's such a perfect storm for you to get a top tier talent and have them produce like you imagine them in your mind when you're looking at that on tape. So, but if I look at all the prospects in this draft, I think Abdul Carter is the closest to a sure thing.